Hi, I'm Taara, and welcome to my moss box. I'll be sharing with you this beautiful house and how to build it in this video. Let's start with an entrance. Now I'm going to go for a slightly more creative doorway. I'm going to open it up, and then I shall be putting a slat wall there, but we'll come to that later. I'm going to add in some windows. I want this entire area to feel very open and spacious and full of light. So I'm going to use an open doorway without a door. And now I'm just going to continue adding these lovely big windows. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I've opened up these two walls so that it feels like the outdoors are coming indoors. I want some of the freshness of the bushes and, well, I call them moss balls even though they're not moss, to come through. I'm also going to open up the area that's going to be the bedroom. I'll be using slat walls to block off some of the places. This is what we have so far. Now we're going to move on to starting with the furnishings on the inside. So I'm first going to go in and find my slat walls. I'm going to have it be a type of entrance. I'm also going to block off this area so that the room feels slightly more cozy. This is going to function like a door without actually being a door, and it's also going to let in light and airflow. Now I'm going to start working on the indoor garden again. I think they're very reminiscent of moss. But for now, let's just check out this space. We haven't added any furniture yet, except for the slat walls, if one can see that as furniture. I already like the feel of the rooms. I'm not too sure yet about what color I'm going to use for the ceiling, but we'll get there when we get there. It takes a while to walk through the place, but I think it's well worth it. Alright. Moving on, windows. So this space is going to be an office area. It's just going to be a small personal home business office, and I'm going to add these two windows. I really like the look and feel of them. They seem very modern and sleek and slimline, but yet they still give you a lot of air and sunlight. So I'm going to add a couple of these in the bedroom as well, just to tie in the theme of the entire house together. And I also think I'm going to use some with the living space. Let's have a look at it. Does it feel less cramped? I think so. It's cozy, it's small. Okay, nice. Yeah, let's go with this. Next up, let's paint the ceiling. I'm not too sure what color I'm going to use, but let's just first try and go with colors that should complement the floor colors. I think I'm going to go with green for the room because there's a particular bed that is like green, the covers, and I really love it. I'm not too sure whether this green is actually going to match. Not too sure of it, but we shall see. It's really strange how the ceiling colors end up being so much darker than when you choose it from your building screen. I'm going to start with the entrance area. I'm placing this low cupboard. I'm actually not too sure what to call it. Then I'm going to add a little light. Currently the lights cannot be turned on, this one in particular, but it would be really cute if it could actually shine when it was night. I'll be adding a couple of them throughout the house. But first I'm going to start with placing the kitchen counters. I kind of want to make a pattern with this charcoal grey and with a white. I'm not too sure if it's going to work. I kind of want to create an area where I can put up a lot of chairs, and where if I have friends over, we can just go and sit and lounge, like a mini bar area. I'm going to add this little furnace. It should make the entire space feel a lot more cozy. I really like these chairs. I think they pop so much against the whites and the greys. But they don't really fit in very well. I kind of wish they could be on the other side. But this doorway is going to be an issue. I can't place it there. I'll have to move the counters. I'm not too sure where I should be placing the furnace. I don't quite want it to be in the middle of the room. Okay, I'm just gonna try it and see. If I move this a little bit more away and I place a seating area there, would it work? Oh, okay. Yeah, it works. I'm going to add a table with chairs. I'm trying to line it up with a pathway. I want it to take up some of the space instead of just being pushed out into a corner. Now these chairs, they can't really go as close as I would like them to go, so I'm just going to angle them so that they are placed in a better area. But obviously if you have some friends over in your ranch, if they go sit in it, they're going to be in awkward directions. I kind of want to add one more in, but I don't want it to be in the way when you're moving into the other area. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so I'm going to start with my office. I'm going to place my blackboard and then onto the desks and chairs. Not too sure which chairs I'm going to use, but for now I'll go with these ones. I like that they're bringing in some of the white that we have in the other rooms. Next up, we're going to add some PCs. I don't have any ideas for storage spaces yet, but we'll get there when we get there. I might remove it, it seems a bit much, but I do like this area. It doesn't feel too cluttered, but it's still cozy. I still have to finish up the... Actually, let me just quickly do that. Adding the last touches to the indoor garden. I really wish we could have a couple more rocks to choose from in the garden areas. I used the stepping stones to look like a ripple effect. This area will be a lounge area, and I'm also going to add a TV spot here. I'm using some of the light beige hues in the benches to complement the white slat wall and the white marble flooring. I really like the pop of color that the pine gives, but I didn't want to make every single thing in the room pine. So I went with the stained wood again. It goes in well with the colors of the brick wall. Here I went with a low table and I used some cutting boards to be some low chairs. Now I went with this particular bed. I really liked the green color that they have on the cover. I also like that you have storage area underneath the bed. Added some outdoor lights, and I made a couple of adjustments. Thank you all for watching. Please share a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's the final walkthrough.